Friends, today we are going to start a workshop on skill of execution. The skill of execution, this workshop will be conducted in 3 sessions. So in the first session, we will simply give you an idea of what do we mean by skill of execution and why the skill of execution is important. In the session 2, we will talk about 4 of the 5 G's, because the skill of execution is a G-5 program. And of that 5 G's, the first 4 G's will cover in the session 2, which is goal, guide, a game plan, and grouping. And then in the third session, we'll talk about the last G, which is GPS. You all know what is GPS, but in this case, GPS is very important. It means grand principles of success. Okay, so now we get started with the session 1. Now, what is the skill of execution and why the skill of execution is so important? That's what we'll be talking here. So now, everyone wants to be powerful, right? Because the power brings you success. It brings you fame, and it also brings you the prosperity. In this workshop, our focus is on the skill of execution, which is part of the skilled knowledge. Now, the skilled knowledge has 3 things in it. 1, education. 2, execution, which is what we'll be talking about. And 3, life excellence. Okay? Now, education, that's what we get when we go to the high school, we go to the college, we go to the university. What do we get? We get education. And this education is certainly very important because it makes the foundation. Now, on that foundation, we have to add different things to become powerful. So let's now talk about what is execution. Execution means simply carry out. Carry out the action. Okay? What for? You see, in life, there are so many things we have to do. Some are very simple, like going to the bathroom and taking a shower. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the important activities, important actions, important programs, important projects. Okay? So, in order to carry those out very efficiently, very effectively, so that it brings the outcome that we want it to bring, in that case, we have to learn the method of carrying out those actions, carrying out those activities. You don't want to lose time. You don't want to waste energy. You don't want to waste money. Why? Because you want to be successful. If you want to be successful, then you have to do everything in that given time with the best efficiency, with the minimum mistakes or 0 mistakes for that matter. Then only you can be successful. Okay? So that's the method that we cover under this skill of execution. Okay? So anything that is important to you, anything that involves a lot of money, anything that involves a lot of effort, anything that involves a teamwork, it's beyond one single person, well then let's get the G5 going, let's get the skill of execution going. Okay? So now, in this, you understood what the skill of execution is and why is it important? Very obvious. Because if we don't waste money, if we don't waste time, if we make it very efficient, we make it very effective, we get the result we want, what is it? Success. So why do we want to learn the skill of execution? Because I want to be successful, I want to be famous, I want to be powerful, I want to be prosperous. if you have a skill of execution, you will always be ahead of anybody else who doesn't know or does not have the training in the skill of execution or doesn't practice the skill of execution. So it is important that we learn the skill of execution, we practice the skill of execution. Okay? Now, there are 5 G's in this. 1 is goal, 2, guide, and 3 is game plan, 4 is grouping, that is, having a team, and the 5th one is GPS, which is the grand principles of success, and they include courage, power, patience, and integrity and positivity. Those 5 qualities come under the grand principles of success. And now all of this we will cover in the session 2 and session 3.